Okay, so here I can see that there are some members like Judith, Kate, Jocelyn, Alejandra, Kevin, Josue, Alejandro, Eleodora, Danisa, and Julian. Okay, so we're gonna wait a little bit more for the rest. Okay, like 3 or 2 more minutes. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to check the attendance first. And let's see. So please say present when you hear your name. Julian Alvarez.
Present.
Is Julian here?
Present.
Okay. Rocío Brenes. Okay. He raised his hands. Rocío. Okay, I think she's not here yet. Eleodora. Okay, Eleodora.
Present.
Thank you. Danisa.
Present.
Thank you. Josué Chacón. Josué. Okay, he hasn't come to the session yet. Emanuel. Emanuel Corrales. Okay, he's not here yet. Hillary. Hillary Cruz. Jefferson. Jefferson Espinosa. Okay. Brian Garcia. Catherine.
Present.
Thank you. Samantha. Samantha is not here. David. David Cibaja. Kevin.
Present.
Thank you. Marilyn. Alejandra Porras.
Present.
Thank you. Kendall. Carlos Salas, Valeria Sequeira. Okay, Kendall is already here. Valeria, Gerson Soto. Mm-hmm. Gerson is here. Judith,
Present.
thank you. Jocelyn,
Present.
thank you. And Oscar Zamora. Okay, it seems that Oscar is not here. Okay, guys, remember
Teacher,
to write your
you don't
names.
call me.
Who?
Alejandro Cambronero.
Oh, maybe I call you, but you were not here. Okay, Alejandro, it's there. Thank you, Alejandro. Okay, who else? Okay, let's start. Okay, Josue, remember that if you don't have microphone, the speaking activities you have to send them to me by WhatsApp. I mean, you have to record yourself in the cell phone and send in the speaking activities that we're going to do for today. Okay, let's continue. Sorry for the chicken, but my dog is chasing them. Okay, guys, so can everybody see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, just a second. Okay, so I need you to have the book next to you. Today we're going to see Module 4, so Part 4C and 4D. So here you have the goals for today. First one, okay, first we're going to clarify questions related to the last synchronous and asynchronous class. We're going to talk about natural disasters. Then 3, to understand and interpreting headlines, which is also going to be about vocabulary, and to describe your feelings and narrate a story. Okay, so guys, for number 1, do you have any question related to the synchronous class and last synchronous class? Okay, this is like a small space for you to, if you want, make a comment, tell me a question about the activities we have done so far. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so no one has a question. Okay, great. We're going to continue. So guys, I need you to be on page. Let's see. Okay, page 42. Okay, on page 42, we have the vocabulary part in number one. And in the second part, we have the reading, right? So remember, we're not going to do the reading because the reading will be for the asynchronous class. So we're going to start with the vocabulary that we have here. So it is about several natural disasters. So it says, read and match the paragraphs with the pictures. Listen and check your answers. Then try to guess the meaning of the words in bold. Okay, so I need volunteers to read the paragraphs. Okay, anyone? Part A.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Danisa.
Yes.
Okay, would you like to read?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
A only.
Yes, please. Only A.
Okay. The tsunami hit a town on the west coast. The ocean wave caused serious damage to buildings and roads, and rural areas have flooded with water.
Okay, good. So remember, huge wave. Okay,
Okay.
it caused serious damage. Okay, great. So for A, what do you think is the picture?
Two.
The second.
Excellent. Yeah, the second picture on the right. Okay, so this one, right? Okay, great. So, what do you think is the meaning of wave?
It's like the things that are in the ocean when
Excellent. Uh-huh. Okay, and damage?
it's like when something gets uh, I don't know, like bumped
Like the
and destroyed.
collateral effects.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Yeah, like destroy, right? Like something gets destroyed, makes a lot of damage. And what about fluted? What's the meaning of fluted? Fluid.
When something gets full of water.
Excellent. Okay. So mainly in areas that lots of buildings, probably, or sometimes in rural areas when there are no trees. So the water comes out from the rivers and it causes a flood. And also in cases like this, like a tsunami, it causes a flood because of the water of the ocean, right? Okay, great. So let's go to part B. Any other volunteer?
I can read each.
Sure, go ahead.
Firefighters are still trying to put out the wildfire, which broke out yesterday morning and is still burning one of the most beautiful forests in the country. You can see the cloud of black smoke from miles away.
Okay, excellent. So let's see word by word about words in bold. So the first word that we have here is put out. What is put out? Put out the wildfire. What is the meaning of put out? Remember, this is a phrasal verb.
Like turn off the fire.
Excellent. Like to exterminate the fire, right? Okay, good. Then what about broke out? What's broke out? Okay, anyone? The meaning of broke out?
Like it happened.
Like what? Like what again? Okay, so remember that broke out is like when something gets out of control. Like in this case, it's talking about the wildfire. So broke out is like people don't have control on it, and it goes far away, right? And then we have the next word, which is burning. What's burning?
When something is hot,
Uh-huh. When something is hot and when something is on fire. Excellent. What about smoke? What's smoke? Okay, what is the meaning of smoke?
It's I don't know how to say it, like the meaning, but it's like the thing that gets out of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how to explain it.
Okay, yeah, it's when, for example, yeah, what comes out from fire, like the black gas that you see in on the air, right? Okay, thank you very much. So, part B, what will be the picture?
first one.
Excellent. Yeah, of course, the first one. Very good. So now we go to paragraph C. Okay, any other volunteer?
I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Many buildings collapsed during the earthquake last Friday. The ground was shaking for a whole minutes, and there have been lots of aftershocks since then.
Uh-huh, since that. Okay, so the word symbol that we have, the first one, collapsed. What's collapsed?
When something fall down
Uh-huh, excellent.
or fall
So the
down.
word is very similar in Spanish, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good. And what about shaking? What's the meaning of shaking?
It's like movement.
Mm-hmm. Like a movement. Mm-hmm. In this case, it is talking about an earthquake. So shaking is when the ground is moving. In this case. Okay, then what about aftershocks?
Like the little earthquakes that come after the main earthquake. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Like the small earthquakes, right? Small
Exactly.
earthquakes. Okay, thank you. So what will be the picture for part C?
Four,
Which one?
four.
The number 4. Yeah, the one that is on the right at the bottom. Okay, excellent. Now I need a volunteer for part D.
Again,
Okay, go ahead.
the strong winds and heavy storms destroyed several houses. Many people are now trapped, and the authorities are doing what they can to rescue them. This was a Category 2 hurricane.
Very good. So we have the first word, which is trapped. What is trapped?
When people can't go out from any place
Uh huh.
because they are trapped. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so you don't have any other way to go away. You're like enclosed in a place, right? Then the next word we have is authorities. What's the meaning of authorities? The word is very similar in Spanish.
People of the government.
Hmm. People from the government. Yeah. Okay, good. Then the next word we have is rescue. What's rescue?
When you help a person to get out from a dangerous situation, maybe.
Excellent. Hmm. Very good. Thank you. So, part D, what will be the picture?
Three.
That's number three, right? The one that is on the left side at the bottom. Okay, thank you. So there you have the answers. Number one is B, number two A, 3D, and 4C. Okay, so before continue, we're going to see um, vocabulary related to natural disasters. Okay, so this picture, we can live this situation here in Costa Rica, like in the months of February and March. What do you think it is? When there's lots of sun and so hot, what do you think it is called? It also happens in the United States, like in this time, I think, or in June, July, in the summertime. Okay, so it is called a heat wave. Okay, when the temperature is more than 35 degrees. So heat wave. Okay, then the next one, what do you think it is called? That's on the book, I think. How do you call this?
A fire.
Hmm. That's a wildfire, right? Wildfire. Perfect. Okay, then the next one.
It could be hurricane, tornado,
Hmm.
or cyclone, or
Yeah,
typhoon.
rem- excellent. Remember last class that it says that they were similar or they were the same, but it changes depending on the location, I think, right? Okay, so in this case, it would be a hurricane. Okay, good. Then we have this one. What do you think it is? Okay, when you see a lot of snow falling from the mountains, what it is called? Let's see. Let's ask Josue. Well, Josue doesn't have a microphone here. Uh, let's see. Harrison, what do you think it is? Harrison, do you have any idea about this picture?
Yes, I know, but I don't the name in English.
It's very similar in Spanish.
No, I don't know. Avalanche or
Excellent. That's an avalanche. Very
no.
good. Okay, good. As you can see here, the word is similar in Spanish. Okay, great. Then we have this other one. What do you think it is? Hillary? Do you have any idea?
Tsunami.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, una.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's a tsunami. Very good. Okay, then we have this one. Any idea? Let's see. Catherine, do you have any idea about this one? Okay, Kate, any idea? Okay, let's see. Alejandro, do you have any idea about this picture?
It's like when it's no water or it's very hot, but I don't know how to say it.
Okay, yeah, this is called a drought. Okay, so as you see, as you say before, when there is no water, no rain, and the soil starts to crack, like you see in the picture, that's a drought. Okay, good. Now let's pass the next picture here. Okay, so what about this one? Jasmine, do you have an idea? Okay, Jasmine, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
sorry, I'm
sorry.
having problems. Is flute.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a flute. Then the next one, it's very easy actually. Let's ask Alejandra.
Yes.
Alejandra, tell me, what do you think it is?
Twister. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Could be a twister or a tornado. Yeah, both of them are synonyms. Okay, good. Then we have this one. Let's ask Kevin. What do you think it is?
That's an eruption.
Mm-hmm. That's an eruption. Excellent. And okay, then we have this one. Let's ask Kendall. What do you think it is?
Um, I don't know. Uh,
Okay, so this one, okay, could be an earthquake. Well, well, it seems like it is a city, so probably would be an earthquake. Okay, good. Then we have this one. Let's ask. Um, okay, Danisa, do you have any idea about this picture?
No, I don't know, but it's a tournament for the snow. No,
Uh-huh.
but
Okay, yeah. It's called a blizzard.
uh,
Okay, so when it is a snowstorm, right? It is called blizzard. Okay, then we have this one. Let's ask Julian. Do you have any idea about this one?
Teacher, I can't see the picture.
You cannot see it?
No,
Okay, let's see here.
I have a poor connection.
Oh, that's why. Okay, anyone who can tell me if you can see the picture?
Electric storm.
Uh-huh, excellent. hmm Electric storm or thunderstorm, right? Um, okay, so we have that any natural catastrophe leads to a great damage. Okay, so remember damage is one of the word that were in bold. So all of them are going to cause lots of damage in cities and where people live. Okay, also in nature itself. Okay, excellent. So let's continue with the presentation here. And then we have some discussion questions. It says we have three questions here. Do you remember hearing about any major natural disasters? Okay, anyone? Do you remember hearing about this, guys?
Earthquake.
About earthquakes. So we have experienced a lot, many earthquakes here in Costa Rica. Do you
Also
remember about,
hurricanes.
yes?
Also hurricanes.
Hurricanes, yeah. hmm So can you tell me an experience when an earthquake or an hurricane happened? What were you doing? What happened? Anyone who can tell me an experience about this? Any person? I remember there was an earthquake. I think it was in 2012. I think it was. Do you remember about that one? The Cinchona earthquake?
when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
mm, I lost my house in the wildfire.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, and did you were you at the house or you were in another place when it happened?
in the other place.
In another, well, thank God. Oh, that's horrible.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
How old were you?
Uh-huh.
Were you like 4 years old, 3 years old?
5 years old.
Oh, yeah, you were so little. Oh,
Yes,
okay. Any other person? Okay, any other one? I remember that the participation is very important. Okay, well, let's continue. Okay, then we have the next part that would be on page 43. Okay, so we're going to go to the part about listening and speaking. It says listen to 4 news bulletins and match them with the headlines below. Write one from 1 to 4, and there are 3 extra headlines which you do not need to use. Okay, so there you have the headlines. Remember, headlines, they are from newspapers most of the time, okay, or news in general, right? Yeah, well, the ones that you can read, of course. So remember that in headlines, reporters they write the titles or the headlines like to catch the attention of people, right? So you're going to know what is going to be the article that they write. So we're going to listen to 4 of them, and you're going to write from 1 to 4 according to each of them. So first, we're going to read all of them to see what it could be about. The first one that we have, it says, fire destroys National Museum, quake destroys small town, rescue team saves school children from flood, hundreds homeless after hurricane, 20 trapped after building collapses, heavy snow causes chaos on roads, and island residents survive tsunami. So we're going to listen to it.
Four. Listening and speaking. A. Listen to 4 news bulletins and match them with the headlines below.
Okay, guys, can you listen?
4. There are
Can you
3
listen?
Yes.
which you do not need
Okay,
to use.
let's play it again.
1. 4. Listening and speaking. A. Listen to 4 news bulletins and match them with the headlines below. Write 1 to 4. There are 3 extra headlines which you do not need to use. 1.
Good morning. News is coming in of a huge storm that hit the East Coast last night. Experts believe it was a Category 3 hurricane and one of the worst in the last 10 years. The strong winds have damaged or completely destroyed several houses, as well as important buildings. More than 200 people are without a place to sleep tonight. The Super Stadium is open for people affected by the disaster, and volunteers are there to help anyone in need.
2.
Good afternoon. Today has been another day of bad weather all over the country. Yesterday, authorities closed many of the main roads coming in and out of the city. Many schools didn't open for the 3rd day running. Residents have decided not to stay at home, though, and the streets are full of people enjoying the extreme weather. Experts expect more snow before the week is over, but better conditions and higher temperatures on the weekend.
3.
Good afternoon. Here's the main news. Rescue workers are making slow progress at the shoe factory in Northfield, where a fire broke out last night, destroying half of the building. Most of the workers escaped without injuries, but part of the building collapsed and some workers didn't make it out. The rescue team is in contact with the workers. 2 are injured, but the other 18 are healthy and in good spirits. Let's go over to Janice Simpson at the scene.
4. Good evening. Here is the news at 8 o'clock. Strong winds hit the southwest of the country today, causing serious damage in the area. The continuing heavy rain has flooded many areas. Students at Kingsley High School were in danger this afternoon as water levels from the nearby Edison River became dangerously high. Luckily, rescue teams got all the students out and nobody was hurt. In other parts of the country, the storms can...
Okay. Do you have to listen again?
No.
Okay. What about the rest?
No.
Not necessary. Okay. So let's check. What about the first audio? What's the headline?
Hundreds homeless after hurricane.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. So the first one would be hundreds homeless after hurricane. Okay, what about number two? The second audio?
Heavy snow causes chaos on roads.
Very good, excellent. So heavy snow causes chaos on roads. Okay, this one. And number three?
Fire destroys National Museum.
I think it's another one.
20 trapped after building collapses.
Good. So 20 trapped after building collapses. And the last one?
Rescue teams save school children from flood.
Excellent. So rescue team saves school children from flood. Okay, so there you have 4, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, in the presentation. So guys, now we're going to listen for the second time. So it says listen again and answer the questions for each news bulletin. So we have 2 questions per audio. So number 1, it says, when did the disaster happen? So you're going to write here when it happened. Part B, where can the homeless go? So the place where they can go. Then in the second audio, how many days have schools been closed? Here it's a number, so you're going to write the number of days that the schools have been closed. Then part B, when is the bad weather going to end? So you're going to write here when it's going to end. Number 3, what caused the building to collapse? So here you're going to write what caused the building to collapse again. So part B, does the rescue team know where the survivors are? So here you're going to write if they know if where the survivors are. Then number 4, audio number 4, what is Kingsley High School close to? Okay, so here you're going to write that. And was anybody injured? So if a person is injured, you're gonna write it here. Okay, so let's listen again.
B. Listen again and answer the questions for each news bulletin. 1.
Good morning. News is coming in of a huge storm that hit the East Coast last night. Experts believe it was a Category 3 hurricane and one of the worst in the last 10 years. The strong winds have damaged or completely destroyed several houses as well as important buildings. More than 200 people are without a place to sleep tonight. The Super Stadium is open for people affected by the disaster, and volunteers are there to help anyone in need.
2.
Good afternoon. Today has been another day of bad weather all over the country. Yesterday, authorities closed many of the main roads coming in and out of the city. Many schools didn't open for the third day running. Residents have decided not to stay at home, though, and the streets are full of people enjoying the extreme weather. Experts expect more snow before the week is over, but better conditions and higher temperatures on the weekend.
3.
Good afternoon. Here's the main news. Rescue workers are making slow progress at the shoe factory in Northfield, where a fire broke out last night, destroying half of the building. Most of the workers escaped without injuries, but part of the building collapsed and some workers didn't make it out. The rescue team is in contact with the workers. 2 are injured, but the other 18 are healthy and in good spirits. Let's go over to Janice Simpson at the scene.
4. Good evening. Here is the news at 8 o'clock. Strong winds hit the southwest of the country today, causing serious damage in the area. The continuing heavy rain has flooded many areas. Students at Kingsley High School were in danger this afternoon as water levels from the nearby Edison River became dangerously high. Luckily, rescue teams got all the students out and nobody was hurt. In other parts of the country, the storms can...
Okay, so guys, do you need to listen again to answer the questions?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna play it again.
B. Listen again and answer the questions for each news bulletin. 1.
Good morning. News is coming in of a huge storm that hit the East Coast last night. Experts believe it was a Category 3 hurricane and one of the worst in the last 10 years. The strong winds have damaged or completely destroyed several houses as well as important buildings. More than 200 people are without a place to sleep tonight. The Super Stadium is open for people affected by the disaster, and volunteers are there to help anyone in need.
2.
Good afternoon. Today has been another day of bad weather all over the country. Yesterday, authorities closed many of the main roads coming in and out of the city. Many schools didn't open for the third day running. Residents have decided not to stay at home, though, and the streets are full of people enjoying the extreme weather. Experts expect more snow before the week is over, but better conditions and higher temperatures on the weekend.
3.
Good afternoon. Here's the main news. Rescue workers are making slow progress at the shoe factory in Northfield, where a fire broke out last night, destroying half of the building. Most of the workers escaped without injuries, but part of the building collapsed and some workers didn't make it out. The rescue team is in contact with the workers. 2 are injured, but the other 18 are healthy and in good spirits. Let's go over to Janice Simpson at the scene.
4. Good evening. Here is the news at 8 o'clock. Strong winds hit the southwest of the country today, causing serious damage in the area. The continuing heavy rain has flooded many areas. Students at Kingsley High School were in danger this afternoon as water levels from the nearby Edison River became dangerously high. Luckily, rescue teams got all the students out and nobody was hurt. In other parts of the country, the storms can...
Okay, so guys, we're gonna check the answers. So, for number 1, when did the disaster happen?
Last night.
Last
Mhm,
night.
excellent. Last night. Okay, good. Then part B, where can the homeless go?
To
Super.
the super stadium.
Mhm. Okay, very good. To the super stadium. Okay, then second audio. How many days have schools been closed?
Today.
Mhm. Yeah, for 3 days. Very good. Then when is the bad weather going to end?
On the weekend.
Mhm. On the weekend. Very good. Then number 3. What caused the building to collapse?
A fire.
Fire.
Very good, excellent. A fire. Then, does the rescue team know where the survivors are?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Yes, they do. Then, audio number 4. What is Kingsley High School close to?
This afternoon.
It's close to what?
This afternoon.
No, it's an
A
it's
river.
A
uh-huh.
river.
It's
A
a
river.
river. It's close to a river. So remember, close, it means it is near. Okay, near a river. So the second
Teacher,
one,
can you
was
repeat the
anybody
answer?
injured?
Teacher,
Yes?
can you repeat the answer for the A?
For number 4?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so the Kingsley High School was close to a river. Okay, a river.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And so, based on this, was anybody injured?
No.
Nobody.
No, right? Simple as that. No. Okay. So, any question in this part?
No.
No questions?
No questions.
Thank you. So, let's go to the next part. Okay, so we have a speaking part here. It says talk in pairs or small groups. Read the newspaper headlines in activity A and use your imagination to describe what happened in each of the situations. So we have an example down here. It says yesterday afternoon a fire broke out at the National Museum. Luckily, we weren't many visitors in the building, so nobody was injured. Unfortunately, the fire destroyed many paintings. Okay, so that is one of the um, let's see, situations of the headlines. So you're gonna use your imagination to describe what happened. Okay, remember it will be from part A. So this part, you have these headlines to describe what happened. You can use another ones. Remember, it has to be different from the ones that you listened in the audios, right? So I'm gonna make the groups or well pairs. See. So Judith, you're going to be with Kate, with Catherine. Then Jocelyn, you're going to be with Alejandra. Kevin with Eleodora, Danisa with Julian. I don't know who this person is. Um, the one that says nuevo miembro. Can you show your name, please? Well, I don't know who this person is. Harrison is going to be with Kendall, Hilary with Jasmine, and Alejandro with Josue. So, who is missing? Who is the missing person? Okay. So, you're gonna be working in the pairs that I just told you. Okay. How many minutes do you need? Like 10 minutes to describe what happened in one of the headlines on activity A? Okay, so 10 minutes and let's start.
Teacher, when we finish, we have to do like a presentation or something like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, just describe what happened.
Yes, it's because my partner Josue doesn't have microphone.
Ah, but he can send me like an audio.
Okay, okay, okay. Teacher, can we do it like a lot of WhatsApp uh, voice message and just put all together?
And you are with whom?
It's because I'm with Josue and Josue doesn't have microphone.
Okay, so in your case, you can do it like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Tisha, we are ready.
Okay, who else is ready?
Me and Judith.
Okay, you and Judith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, girls.
Okay.
Did you heard about the drought in Guanacaste?
No, I didn't. When it happened?
They say the animals are dying.
Oh, what about the people?
They can no longer so.
Oh, well, I see. It is terrible.
Yes, it is very bad.
Is the government doing something to help them?
I don't know.
I hope they do. The people need it.
Yes,
That's it.
Okay, excellent, girls. Very good.
Thank,
Way to
thank you.
go.
Thank you.
Is, you're welcome. Is there any other pair that is ready?
Teacher, me and Eleodora.
Okay, so Kevin and Eleodora. Go ahead, guys.
Is Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Maria.
Did he tell you what? Hi, hi in San Jose.
No. What happened?
A museo burned down.
Oh, that's some really bad news.
Yet it is.
And that's it.
Okay, way to go, guys. Good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, who's next?
Teacher, nosotras ya.
Okay, so Hillary
Jasmine.
and Jasmine. Okay, so girls, go ahead.
Jasmine.
Yes.
Mhm.
And did you hear about the news?
Yes, the last night a hurricane destroyed Alajuela, leaving hundreds of people without house.
Um, was anywhere, was anyone injured?
Unfortunately, many people were injured and they had to be transferred to the nearest hospital.
How many were injured?
There are about 200 homeless families, 50 deaths, and I don't know, to 300 injured.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yes,
Well.
that's it.
Okay, excellent. Way to go, girls. Very good. So, who's next?
Um, Ready, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Last night, the building they were building next to my house collapsed. They say that 20 workers were trapped. Was a horrible experience.
Luckily, a team arrived to rescue the 20 trapped workers. A week later, a great team began with the repair of the building, but it was still a horrible experience for each worker to be buried.
Oh, that is good news. Okay, Jocelyn, bye.
Bye.
Okay, way to go, girls. Excellent. Okay, who's next? Okay, next. Next. Who's next?
Teacher, ready?
Okay, great. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Gerson. Did you hear about the factory lighting?
Yes, I was hurt.
In my house, the power went out for several hours.
Oh, really? It's so close.
In your house?
No, my house is got away and no injuries.
Okay. For happiness,
Do
there
you?
in yours. Amazing. Uh,
Excuse me?
for happiness, there were no injuries. It's amazing.
Oh, yes, it's so good.
Yes. See you later. Bye.
See
Okay,
you.
excellent. Okay, very good, guys. Thank you. Who's next? Okay, next pair.
Nosotros, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Teacher, wait, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, people. Welcome to DG News. We have the international news.
A tsunami hit a town on the east coast of Japan. This disaster occurred last night at 3 p.m.
It caused a lot of damage to the infrastructure, roads, and buildings. However, the disaster didn't take lives, thanks God.
We are informing you about a new event. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Okay, way to
That's it.
go. Thank you very much, guys. Excellent. Okay, next. Okay, I think Josue is ready. And Josue was with.
¿Vienes su amiga? ¿Vienes por ahí? Sí, claro. Como la casa no está tan sucia, no está ahí llenada. Hay que poner todos los cojines y quitar esa chincha de ahí. Cobija.
Okay, who's next? Okay, I'm gonna play the conversation between Josue and I don't remember the other person. Josue and whom? Was it Alejandro?
Yes, teacher, I made it with him.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the audios.
Okay. Hi, Josue, how are you? How do you feel that earthquake? It was very strong, you know. Uh, in my case, my house fell down completely. How about you? How are you?
It's fine because of my area. It doesn't feel so strong. My family is fine. If you need some time, let you know.
You're very lucky, you know, because literally my house destroyed almost completely. So I don't know what to do, but thank you for giving me your help.
For that, we are family. If you have no place to spend, if you can come to live at my house.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. I'm glad that you are helping me like that. Thank you so much.
Okay, very good. Excellent, guys. You did a great job. I think everybody is ready, right? Is there any other person who hasn't participated? Mm, I think everybody already participated. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some feedback related to the conversation you had. Okay. Okay, so there you have some of the words. So the first word, remember the pronunciation would be museum, museum. The second one would be horrible. Remember the H, it sounds like horrible. Then the next word, luckily, remember it is not look, it is luck, luckily. Then the next word, it happened the same with horrible. Remember the H in this case, it sounds like here, here. Then we have like the next phrase. Remember, well, in Spanish, we say gracias a Dios, right? We said it in plural. But in English, it is different. We say thank God. We don't say thanks God. We say thank God, right? Without the S. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it. I don't know if you have another question. Questions related to the conversations, to the activity. Okay, no questions. So let's continue. Okay, then we're gonna go to the next page on page 44. So it's going to be about vocabulary, and it says read the speech bubbles What's the difference between the adjectives bored and boring? So we have a picture here between two guys. So one of them says, I'm bored, and the other one says, yeah, this lecture is boring. Okay, so what do you think is different between bored and boring?
Because if you say boring, it's about something like not yet or like an activity. But bored, it's something that you feel.
Okay, excellent answer. Okay, so exactly what Kevin says is the answer. Okay, so we're gonna use adjectives in ed when you're talking about feelings, and the adjectives with ing when you talking about, I don't know, describing something, things, objects, right? Like in this case, he says I'm bored because that's his feeling, and then the other guy says, yeah, this lecture is boring. So he's talking about the lecture itself. It's talking about an object. Let's see it like this. So we're going to see a presentation about that. See, okay, so before that, we're going to see the presentation here. Okay, great. So it says adjectives ending in ed and ing. Remember, this it doesn't have to be with tenses, right? With like with verbs, like with ed verbs or ing verbs. This is about adjectives. So it is a something totally different that we have seen before, like the verbs in past or in present continuous. It is totally different, guys. We're talking in this case about adjectives, something different. Okay, so we have an example here. It says we were a bit tired from the journey and we found the journey tiring. Okay, so in the first sentence, we can see that one adjective is it ends with ed, right? So in this case, it is talking about we as people. We were a bit tired, talking about the feelings of the people. It says in the ending describe how people feel, right? So here you can see that it's talking about we, right? So we is us people. We were a bit tired from the journey. And in the second one, you can see that the adjective is with ing, right? So it is talking about, see, ing endings describe situations and things, right? Things or objects. So it says, we found the journey tiring. So in this case, it is talking about the journey, not a person. It's something different. That's why here it's going to be with ing. Okay, then we have this other example. This book is confusing, or he was confused. Okay, let's see that this is totally different. We can see that in the first one, the book, remember it's an object or a thing. So since it is talking about an object or a thing, as Kevin said before, we're going to use the adjective with ing. So the book is confusing. In the second one, once again, it's talking about a person. He was confused. It's talking about feelings, right? So we're gonna do it with ed. The other one the same. Um, that film was very boring. Again, it is talking about the film, right? Not talking about a person. Then I was very bored when we were watching that film. And in the second one, it's talking about I, me as a person, right? My feelings. I was very bored. Okay, so well, we're gonna do it this part individually, so I need volunteers to choose the correct answer for each sentence. Okay. The first one it says, I do the same thing every day. My job is very bored or boring.
Boring.
Okay, any volunteer?
Boring.
Boring.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. It's boring because it's talking about my job. So it's an object. It's not talking about a person, right? So that's why it's boring. Then the second one. I was alone in my house last night and I was a little frightening or frightened. Okay, which one?
Frightened.
Excellent. Frightened. So it's because it's talking about I as a person, right? So the correct answer, frightened. Then in the next one, I have nothing to do. I'm very bored or I'm very boring.
Boring.
Bored.
Mhm. Bored, right? Talking about me as a person. So I'm very bored. Then the next one, he does many different things. His job is interested or his job is interesting.
Interesting.
hmm Excellent. Interesting.
Interesting.
Very good. With ing at the end because he's talking about his job, which is a thing or an object, right? Then the next one, she was surprising or she was surprised to get a puppy for her birthday.
Surprised.
Surprise.
hmm Excellent. Surprised because he's talking about she. Excellent. The next one, he can do magic tricks. It's really amazed or it's really amazing.
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 Again?
Amazing.
Uh huh. Good. So amazing. It's talking about it. It. It's the magic tricks. Okay. So the thing that he can do magic trick. It's really amazing. Then the next one, when I went sightseeing in India, I was amazed or I was amazing at the beautiful buildings.
Amazed.
Hmm? Amazed. Okay, that's the correct one. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to continue with the presentation here. Okay, so on the right side on page 44, okay, you're going to circle the correct words. Okay, I'm gonna give you like 3 minutes for you to do it. We have 7 sentences here, and you have 2 options per sentence. Okay, so after 3 minutes, we're going to check the sentence. Okay, guys. Um, ready?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So number one goes for Judith. Judith, number one. Can you read the question and tell me the answer?
Okay. Were you surprised to see Jonathan at the airport?
Excellent. So were you surprised? The first one, right? Because it's talking about a person. Very good. So number two for Kate, Catherine. Can you read the number two and tell me the correct answer?
The 7 hour trip back home was really exhausting.
Excellent. Exhausting. The second one. Way to go. Then number three for Jocelyn.
We were all shocked when we heard the news.
Again?
We
Uh-huh.
were all shocked
Shocked.
when we heard the news.
Excellent. So the number three, shocked, right? The first one, because it's talking about people.
Okay.
Good. The next one, Alejandra, four.
I travel a lot and visit lots of amazing places.
Amazing place. So the second one, amazing, because it's talking about places. Very good. Then number five goes for Kevin.
Um, it says the children were very disappointed when we canceled the trip to the beach.
Okay, excellent. So disappointed because it's talking about children, right, people? Then very good. Thank you. Number six goes for Eleodora. Can you tell me, well, can you read the sentence and tell me the answer?
All, all for its much embarrassed en
Number six. Sorry. Number six.
perdón.
Don't worry.
The boys were freaks, freaks, freaksegon, freaksegon when his son house, some house he window. No sé qué es.
Okay. So good. The boys were frightened. Okay, right? The first one. Frightened. So the first one is the correct because you're talking about the boys, people, when they saw someone outside the window. Good. Number seven, Danisa.
One of the most embarrassing moments of my life was when I sat in front of the whole school.
Okay. One of the most embarrassing mhm, moments. It's talking about moments. So that's why it is embarrassing. One of the most embarrassing moments of my life was when I sang in front of the whole school. Okay, excellent. Way to go. Okay, so now we're going to do a game. Let's see here. Okay, it is called Don't Get Wet, right? So you have to choose if it is with ing or with ed. If you have it wrong, the guy is going to be wet. If not, okay, he's going to win or you're going to win. Okay, so first one goes for Julian. The film was, and I switch off the TV set.
ing.
Okay, with ing.
Oh
Excellent.
yeah.
The film was boring, and I switch off the TV. Good. And the next one, let's see. Josue, you can write it on the chat. Okay. Yeah, ing. hmm Let's see. You say ing.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So Pam is a person. So Pam was frightened, right?
Oh yeah.
To death when she saw a huge dog. Okay, the next one goes for Alejandro.
The animal is very tired.
With ed or ing.
Ed.
Ed.
Oh my god.
Okay, so remember to cut paper animals is a situation. It's not talking about people. So that's why it's with
Oh
ing.
yeah.
Okay, the next one for Jasmine.
Ed.
Okay, with ed.
Oh
Way
yeah.
to go, excellent. Tom was disappointed with the results on the test. So Tom is a person. The next one, Kendall.
Ed,
Ed. Can you read the whole sentence, please?
it was surprised
Mm-hmm.
that they did not come to the party.
Okay. Ed.
Oh my
Excellent.
god.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. It's talking about it,
It
right?
okay.
It's with ing.
Oh yeah.
So it was surprising that they didn't come to the party. Okay, the next one for Harrison.
Is Ed.
Okay, can you read it?
Bill was interested in constructing of the new model.
hmm Okay, way to
Oh
go.
yeah.
So, Bill, a person. So we write it with ed. Next one goes for Danisa.
Ed.
Okay, ed. Can you read
Oh
it?
yeah.
I, I read the sentence.
Please.
Okay, he was excited by his forthcoming flight.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, the next one goes for Eleodora.
Ed.
Mm-hmm. with
Oh
ed
yeah.
because it's Ben. Ben was inspired by Longfellow's poem. Then the next one for Kevin.
Um, uh, mm, wait. ED.
Ed.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh.
so what happened here? It is not talking about the person, okay? It's talking about the lack of curiosity. So lack of sorry, curiosity is a situation. So in this case, it
Oh
is
my.
ing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he demonstrated a puzzling lack of curiosity. So puzzling. The next one, Alejandra.
ET.
Okay,
Sorry, ANG.
ing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Great. So we heard terrifying sounds at night. It's talking about sounds, right? So it's not talking about feelings. Remember, when it is with ed, it's about the feelings of a person. So here, it's talking about the sounds. The next one goes for Jocelyn
Edie.
with ed.
Oh yeah.
Great. Sam was surprised when he saw them leaving. So surprised because it's talking about Sam, right? The next one goes for Kate
Amusing.
with ing.
No, no, no. Amused.
Ed.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Remember, in this case, it is amusing because it's talking about the situation, how the teacher was, right? It's not how the teacher was feeling. So the teacher was really amusing, so the lesson passed quickly. So in this case, you have to be very careful because in this case, is the teacher itself that was amusing, not that he was feeling amusing. Do you understand in this part, guys?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, and the next one goes for Judith.
I am
Uh-huh. ing.
Oh
It's
yeah.
talking about the maths problem. So this math problem is so confusing. Okay, Valeria, are you here? Valeria?
yes, teacher.
Okay, Valeria, can you tell me the answer for this one?
Okay. I let's are really boring, I think.
Okay, boring.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
okay, I hate long flights. I'm always really bored. In this
Oh
case, the
yeah.
person is feeling bored, right? You have to see if is the person feeling something. Remember, is with ed. So he was feeling or was
Okay.
really bored. Okay, excellent. Let's see. Okay, now on part C, okay, from page 44, you're going to make sentences using the adjectives below. So one for this one for this one, for this one, and this one. So either you want to choose interested or interesting, relaxed or relaxing, tired or tiring, excited or exciting, annoyed or annoying. So you're gonna make one sentence and then you're going to tell me your sentences. Okay, let's give like maybe 10 minutes to write a sentence. Okay, remember to make the difference if a person is feeling something, or if it is talking about a situation or an object. Okay, to make the difference.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to check the answers in a moment. Okay, let's see. We're going to start maybe with Julian. Okay, can you read your sentences, please?
All of them, or
Yeah, all of them.
okay, I really choose one of both options to do a sentence.
Okay, that's okay.
I thought that was the exercise. So the first the physiology exercise class. The
Mhm.
sorry, the exercise physiology class was very interesting.
Was
Um,
very
interesting
interesting.
with I interesting.
With ing.
Okay,
Good.
okay. The second one, oh my God, I'm so tired for training.
Mhm.
Um, the massages were so relaxing.
Mhm.
Um, they are very excited to go to the concert,
Mhm.
and the I don't know, the rings of the bell are so annoying.
Annoying. Excellent. Okay, way to go. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay.
Teacher,
The
I'm ready.
next one. Who's ready?
Me.
Okay, go ahead, Kevin.
Okay, so the math class was very interesting.
Mhm.
Um, John was very relaxed
Mhm.
after we talked.
Mhm.
Max was very tired
Mhm.
of the trip.
Mhm.
Um, the calisthenics class was very exciting, and
Mhm.
Thomas is very annoying.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Okay, great job. Thank you.
To you.
Okay, the next one. Anyone who is ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Alejandra, go ahead.
Your work is very interesting.
Mhm.
This music is very relaxing.
Mhm.
I feel tired after the trip.
Mhm.
I'm very excited for my new doggy,
Mhm.
and this situation is annoying for my family.
Annoying.
Annoying.
Good. Excellent job. Thank you for sharing. Then next one.
I'm ready, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, Kate.
Okay. I'm interested on Henry Cavill's movies. His acting job is amazing. It's interesting.
Mhm.
Yoga makes me feel relaxed. It is so
Mhm.
relaxing.
Mhm.
I felt tired after gym. My routine was so tiring.
Mhm.
I'm excited about my new book. When I sit on my garden, will be so exciting reading.
Okay.
My neighbor is so annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
He's It's annoying hearing yell all the day.
Okay, excellent. Great
Thank
job.
you.
Okay, who's next? Okay, let me choose Judith.
Yes.
Yeah, can you share with us your sentences, please?
I am interested in dance class.
Interested? Mm-hmm.
Yoga is relaxing and helps decrease stress.
Mm-hmm.
My sister is tired of working so many hours.
Okay, tired?
It's really exciting to think about my beach vacation.
Mm-hmm. Exciting?
The teacher is adamant that nobody did the work on time.
Okay, excellent. Okay, great job. Thank you. Let's see, Jocelyn.
Okay. I am interested in a boy.
Mm-hmm.
This program is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My parents is relaxed on their vacation.
Mm-hmm.
The beach is really relaxing. I
Okay.
am tired of so many jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So much exercise is tiring me.
Mm-hmm.
They are really excited about the trip.
Okay.
This ride is very exciting. This boy has me annoyed. Match clash is very annoyed.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Eleodora, do you want to share with us?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, tell me one sentence per word.
English is very interesting.
Mm-hmm, good. Okay, do you want to share
I
another one?
I fits interest because exercise.
Exercised.
Exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Ya, ya.
Okay, thank you. Then the next one, Danisa.
He's interested in you. The monkeys are very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I am always relaxed. The message
Uh-huh.
are relaxing.
Is relaxing.
Okay, it's relaxing. She is tired of working. The
Mm-hmm.
exercise are tiring me.
The exercise is tiring.
Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
am excited about the game.
Mm-hmm.
The game is very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
She is annoyed with him.
Mm-hmm.
The noises are annoying.
The noise is annoying.
Annoying.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. Gerson,
Yes, teacher.
can you share with us your sentences?
Um, my brother is interested to go to the match,
Mm-hmm.
and this book is very interesting. Marianne is very relaxed after exam.
Mm-hmm.
Play video games is very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
He are the tired all day. Um, they are very tiring studying. My partner are exciting to live away. The match was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is annoyed because the dog is um
Barking.
I don't think sure. Yeah, no, it's crashing.
Okay.
And the last one I don't can do it.
Okay, don't worry. Thank you for sharing with us. Kendall,
Yes, teacher.
okay, can you share with us your sentences?
Okay. This place is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I am not interested in going out.
Mm-hmm.
He did not sleep and he is tired.
Okay.
Work is tiring me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just those ones. Finish.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for sharing. And the next one, Jasmine,
Yes,
can you share with us some sentences?
okay. The students are interested in science.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a hot shower is relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Doing exercises is pretty tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was excited for the concert, and loud sounds are really annoying.
Way to go. Excellent job. Thank you. Alejandro,
Yes, teacher.
can you share with us some sentences?
Yes. Give me a minute.
Sure.
I feel very relaxed in the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I am annoyed by the noise.
Okay.
I am very interested in math.
Mm-hmm.
I am very tired of this competition.
Okay.
And I'm very excited of the English class.
Okay, way to go. Thank you. The next one, Josue, can you share with us? Maybe you can write him and well, send me an audio and I played it here. Okay, so he went out from the video conferencing to record the audio. Okay, so in a second, I'm going to share with you the audio from Josue. Okay, let's listen.
He is very interested in the case. I am tired of studying. The body has to be relaxing. The dogs were very excited. Uh, mechanic class is annoying.
Okay, good. Thank you. So let's continue. Then the next part is a listening. It says, discuss. Have you ever been lost? If yes, how do you feel? What do you do? Second question, have you ever heard a story about a missing person? Okay, guys, so what about these questions? Have you ever been lost?
No, I never been lost,
Lost.
and I never heard a story about missing person.
Okay. What about the rest? Anyone who would like to share with us any story about a missing person, or if you have ever been lost? Okay, no one?
Okay, no one?
Let's continue. Okay, it says you will hear Noreen telling a friend's story about a missing person. So before you listen, look at the picture and guess which of the words below will be mentioned. And we have a tip here. It says, before you listen, try to imagine the situation and predict what the speakers are going to talk about. So, this is a very good tip for you when you're listening, right? It also, for example, in exam, okay, like most of the time you have to listen once or two times or twice the audio. So, this is a good tip. You try to imagine the situation, predict what the speakers are going to talk about. Sometimes you can take notes
Can
and
predict
it's
what the
easier.
speakers are
Okay, so let's listen to it. So we have several words here. Okay, so look at the picture and guess which of the words will be mentioned. So which one of these words do you think will be mentioned? Okay, based on this picture.
Y más, si puedes llevar el cable, de poner música y la bajaron.
Okay, anyone?
I think alive, rescue, recognize,
Okay, could be. Okay, thank you. So now
description too.
okay, let's listen to the listening.
Four D. 2. Listening. C. Now listen and check your answers to B. Who was the missing person in the end?
Hey Noreen, you're back. So, how was your vacation in Iceland?
Awesome. The place was beautiful, but you won't believe what happened on the second day.
What? Tell me.
It was pretty unbelievable. I decided to take a bus tour to a volcanic area in the south of the country. We left early in the morning and, after some time, the bus stopped so that all the passengers could take some pictures and relax a little. I was feeling very tired after the long journey, and so I decided to go to the bathroom to freshen up. I washed my face, put up my hair, and changed my t-shirt and went back to the bus. To my surprise, when I arrived back, everybody, including the driver, was searching for a missing passenger.
So, what did you do?
Well, of course I wanted to help in the search, so I joined one of the search parties. We walked around the nearby area trying to find the missing person.
Did you?
No, after about an hour of searching and no luck, we went back to the bus. The driver called the police, and soon after, they arrived with a rescue team. They even had a helicopter.
Wow. And what happened?
Well, I was standing close to the driver of the bus. He was giving a description of the missing passenger to the police and rescue team, and I suddenly thought, wait a minute, that kind of sounds like me.
Oh no, you're kidding, right?
Unfortunately, I'm not. I was shocked. I ran over to the driver and told him that maybe I was the person they were looking for. He looked very surprised and called all the passengers back onto the bus. When he counted us again and called out names, he realized that we were all there. All that time, I was looking for someone who was, in fact, me. Embarrassing.
But hold on a minute.
Didn't any of the passengers recognize you when you first got back to the bus?
No, I think because I changed my t-shirt, I looked different.
What about your name? Didn't they say your name throughout the search?
Well, the group I joined didn't remember the name of the missing person, and I didn't ask anyone else. Anyway, in the end, we all laughed about it.
I bet the police didn't find it very funny.
Okay. Do you need to listen again? Okay, guys, do you need to listen?
No.
No? Okay. So tell me which are some of the words that were mentioned in the audio.
Helicopter
Mm-hmm.
or Sparky
Mm-hmm.
and recognize.
Recognize.
Yes. Rescue,
Mm-hmm.
disappear,
Mm-hmm.
helicopter, and police.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. So now let's switch on part.
Oh,
Next part. So the missing
sí, sí, ya
person
voy.
was Noreen.
Ahorita a las 9:30 termino.
Okay, we're gonna listen again and put the events in the correct order. So once again, okay, listen carefully, and then we have some some events about the listening. You're gonna put them into order. So let's listen once more time.
4D. 2. Listening. C. Now listen and check your answers to B. Who was the missing person in the end?
Hey, Noreen, you're back. So, how was your vacation in Iceland?
Awesome. The place was beautiful, but you won't believe what happened on the second day.
What? Tell me.
It was pretty unbelievable. I decided to take a bus tour to a volcanic area in the south of the country. We left early in the morning and, after some time, the bus stopped so that all the passengers could take some pictures and relax a little. I was feeling very tired after the long journey, and so I decided to go to the bathroom to freshen up. I washed my face, put up my hair, and changed my t-shirt and went back to the bus. To my surprise, when I arrived back, everybody, including the driver, was searching for a missing passenger.
So, what did you do?
Well, of course I wanted to help in the search, so I joined one of the search parties. We walked around the nearby area trying to find the missing person.
Did you?
No, after about an hour of searching and no luck, we went back to the bus. The driver called the police, and soon after, they arrived with a rescue team. They even had a helicopter.
Wow. And what happened?
Well, I was standing close to the driver of the bus. He was giving a description of the missing passenger to the police and rescue team, and I suddenly thought, wait a minute, that kind of sounds like me.
Oh no, you're kidding, right?
Unfortunately, I'm not. I was shocked. I ran over to the driver and told him that maybe I was the person they were looking for. He looked very surprised and called all the passengers back onto the bus. When he counted us again and called out names, he realized that we were all there. All that time, I was looking for someone who was, in fact, me. Embarrassing.
But hold on a minute. Didn't any of the passengers recognize you when you first got back to the bus?
No, I think because I changed my t-shirt, I looked different.
What about your name? Didn't they say your name throughout the search?
Well, the group I joined didn't remember the name of the missing person, and I didn't ask anyone else. Anyway, in the end, we all laughed about it.
I bet the police didn't find it very funny.
Okay, so based on the audio, let's check the answers. So guys, which was the first event?
The bus stopped.
Excellent. So F is number 1. First, the bus stopped. Then what about number 2?
Noreen changed her t-shirt.
Again?
Noreen changed her t-shirt. B.
Okay. Very good. Noreen changed her t-shirt. Then 3.
C.
Okay, it is E. Noreen searched the area with the others. Then, number 4.
But it wouldn't make sense because why they would search the area if they didn't know that someone is missing?
But who was the one who was missing?
Okay.
It was Noreen, right? Let's see. So first, the bus stopped. Second, Noreen changed her t-shirt. Okay, then 3. Yeah, would be Noreen searched the area with the others. And 4,
The driver called the police.
the driver called the police. Then number 5,
Noreen spoke to the driver.
Noreen spoke to the driver. And 6,
The driver released a passenger wasn't missing.
excellent. So the driver realized a passenger wasn't missing. So the funny thing is that she was searching the area with the others, and she was like the missing person. Okay, good. Let's see. So it's 9:28. Okay, we're gonna leave this part for next class. Okay, guys, we're gonna finish here. I don't know if you have a question related to the class, to the topics we saw today.
No thanks.
Okay. So guys, remember also if you have any question, you can make contact with me and we can schedule an hour to have a student hour contact with the student. So thank you for being the video conferencing. Thank you very much. Okay, see you next week. And remember that for Saturday, we're going to have the asynchronous class. Okay, so any other question, comment? No?
Thanks, teacher.
No,
Okay, thank
I don't have
you.
Teacher, I
teacher.
have a
Thank you.
question,
Thank you,
but
teacher.
I'm
Thank
going
you.
Bye.
to put a
Who has a question?
No, teacher, thank.
No question.
I want
Valeria.
to yeah, I'm going to put a text to you, teacher.
Okay, okay. Perfect. Great. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye. See you next week.